If you are a student from a top school, for example Hwa Chong or Raffles, please scroll away. For the rest of you, I want you guys to know something. Do you know that as a tutor, it's actually very scary when I ask students from the top school and then I ask them like, how long do you revise daily? And then you ask a student that is not from top school, maybe just an average student or below average student. I tell you, very big difference. I've had a case in the past, right, where I was teaching a student from the top school, and I asked him, "What's a typical Saturday for you?" Let me show you his schedule. Okay, look at how intense it is. On a Saturday, he does about 8 hours of studying and tuition, and on Sunday also pretty similar. And then when I ask students who are like below average, it's very common for them to say, "Oh, weekends I don't study." Do you know how scary that is? Sometimes I feel right that it's like as if you are running in a 2.4 kilometer. I give you guys an analogy. You know when you go for like 2.4 kilometer practice in school, there's always that one guy, right, who can like run the whole 2.4 kilometer, and he can run very fast already, and yet during practice he still run very fast and he still wants to be the first. And then on the other hand, right, you will see one, let's say a boy who is just walking throughout the whole 2.4 kilometer, and there's no way that boy who is walking he will ever beat that boy that's running. So it's actually very similar to your education. These students who are in the top schools, they are studying even more. Just like in the race, right, those people who can run the 2.4 kilometer very fast, during practice they are still running very fast, when in reality what should happen is those people who are doing very badly in their runs, they should be the one that's practicing more. But that's not the reality, right? In the 2.4 kilometer practice during your PE, you always will see that one boy that run very fast, and even every practice he'll be the first, and then there will be a few boys at the back who just want to walk and talk. So what I'm saying here is, if you are not from the top school, and especially if you are below average, what I'm saying is there's hope for you. You just have to study even harder. If these boys from the top schools are studying 8 hours a day, you need to put in more. You need to put 9 hours. But okay, I understand, right? Not everybody wants to get straight A's. But you shouldn't just totally ignore your studies over the weekend, because honestly, people are studying very hard nowadays. So what is a decent amount of time to study? To be honest, I think I don't wish my students to study 8 hours a day on the weekends, but I think 4 hours is good.